Welcome, everyone, to Huntington, West Virginia, Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home of the Marshall Thundering Herd. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. He'll bring it out. It's Lanier. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Georgia Southern's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man, take care of your running back.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. At the 35, he's open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Georgia Southern in a hurry. Wants to fire on second down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Off the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Look at them in this one. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Kessler. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Marshall looking for the score on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal for the offense. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
There he goes.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kessler. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Marshall quick to the line.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete on the right side. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds space on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Here's the pressure. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Herd!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Spins away from the defender, and he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Keeps it on the bootleg. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. On the run, fires downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Got it in the middle. It's Averill. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Ivory. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Got enough for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. He's open on the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Snagged in the middle. It's Woodside. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They'll run this play from the pistol. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down,
Breaks into the open. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11.
and yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Unleashes one deep. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Leaves it with the running back. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles! Here comes the two-point try.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The give to the tailback. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The give out of the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
The play action fake. Going for it all. Touchdown, Marshall! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Give to the single back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The Eagles want to pick up the tempo. To the air on 2nd down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
And the most important thing is the clock ticking for this defense, but you get a stop right here on 4th down, and this ball game is over. So one big stop, and you end this thing.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point, you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores. Got to push the ball down the field. Take more chances.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Here we go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Ivory. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They just keep firing. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Finds his man. It's Averill. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Right back to the well. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Still on his feet at the 40. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have, and man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw